fact of the matter is, studies show that black fathers are the most present in their kids' lives.
Really?
Talk your talk now.
Amongst all demographics.
Wow.
On top of that, single fathers have a higher graduation rate and lower incarceration rate than single moms and dual family households combined. That is a fact.
They ain't gonna like that.
So if you were raised in a house, so you know.
So then with those stats really being relevant now, where is this myth still continuing to come from, you think?
Narratives. Yeah. Think about it, right? We all watch TV.
Right.
Everything that we consume comes from either through a phone, TV, or film, right? There are people who have agendas, right? And part of that agenda is creating a separation between men and women in our communities. It's always been that way. It is a fact. We can't act like it's not the case. It is the case. The easiest way to disturb the distribution of black wealth from generation to generation is to eliminate the nuclear family. How do you eliminate the nuclear family? You take the father out the home.
Yes.
So if you want to show a race of people, right, who are dysfunctional, you constantly show them on TV in one way.
Now, I ain't the wisest man in the world, but it seems like some of these marriages are suffering. Used to be, they was always together, smiling, holding hands, and even when they was arguing, you ain't know about it, because back then, married couples didn't let everybody else in their house know what they had going on. They didn't make their problems public. They didn't perform for strangers online. See, marriage back then was a unity of three: God, husband, wife. That was a circle. And anything outside of that didn't have no business inside that business. But now, 7, 8, 10 years go by, and folks say, I don't feel the same. I ain't attracted no more. I think I outgrew them. No, you didn't outgrow them. I'm gonna tell you what happened. You outgrew your purpose. Because when a marriage loses its purpose, it don't matter how long you've been together. It'll start to drift. It'll start to die. Slowly. Now y'all sleeping in separate rooms, watching different TV. Y'all only speak when there's a bill due, and you still there. You ain't really ready to be present. That's not falling out of love. That's falling out of alignment with God's plan for your marriage. And once the purpose is gone, marriage becomes like that old man skit I'm doing. Goofy, repetitive, and dry living, family. But it's not living. But here's the thing. You can build back your purpose. You can revive what's been neglected. Start with this. Go back to the why. Go back to God. Talk, pray, listen to Him. Not for show, but for healing. Let your pride die before your marriage does. Because you gotta remember, you didn't promise to feel the same way every day. You promised to fight for the same team every day. I told you I ain't the wisest man in the world, but I know this.